Today, I'm going to be making these Trader Joe's pumpkin spice scone mix. It has maple flavoring inside. It was $3.69 at Trader Joe's, so I'm going to be preparing them, and then Kevin and I will actually be doing the review. It says you will need a half a cup plus 1 tablespoon, it's very exact, of cold water, parchment paper or cooking spray, and then for glaze you need another tablespoon of water. So we're not going to worry about the glaze right now. The first thing you want to do is you want to preheat your oven to 375. So I've already done that. In a large bowl, this is what you get. This is your glaze mix, maple glaze. It says it on the package. You can just lay that aside. This is what we're going to use right now, the pumpkin scone mix. Okay, so in a large bowl, you put your scone mix and your half a cup of water plus the 1 tablespoon. And then you use a fork to mix this up until it is well blended. That's how it looks. The directions do say that if it looks like you don't have enough water, you can add 1 teaspoon of water at a time until you think it's the right consistency. I believe that I had just the right amount of water, so I did not need to add any more. So now I have my cookie sheet with a piece of parchment paper on it, and you take you just get a spoon, and you're going to get 8 to 10 heaping spoonfuls 2 inches apart. So that's what I'm going to go for. And you just literally drop them on here. And then these are going to bake in the oven for 15 minutes. Let's see, let me make sure of that. Yeah, they're gonna bake in the oven for 15 minutes, and then we're gonna let them sit, and then we'll do the glaze once they come out. So they were in for exactly 15 minutes, and they are firm to the touch. You can see there's little patches of golden brown on them. So they have to sit for 3 to 5 minutes before you can put your glaze on. So I'm gonna wait about 2 minutes, and then I'll start making my glaze. Okay, we're ready to make the glaze. This is your glaze, your maple glaze mix. And you just pour it into a bowl. Basically powdered sugar, and you put 1 tablespoon of water, and you can really smell that maple. Now you want to be able to pour this over each scone. Right now it is too thick to do that. You see I'm having a hard time kind of struggling to stir it. So you add a half of a teaspoon, which is about that much, just a little bitty bit, and stir it a little at a time until it's the right consistency. And I still feel like I want just a hair more. Okay. I don't know. That's still, you think, what do you think?
Well, these are pretty warm, so they're going to melt a little bit. We can try one and see how it spreads.
So it says pour a generous amount over each one. Look really good. That turned out really well. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to put one of these on a plate, and we're going to go try it. Okay, here it is.
Half fork. I'm ready to eat.
I love the texture of a scone. And if you've never had one, it's like it's almost like a crumbly cookie, isn't it?
It reminds me of a different kind of biscuit. Kind of reminds me of a biscuit a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that.
The consistency is similar to a biscuit.
It is. It's just more crumbly, I think. So what do you think of the
Not as buttery.
What do you think of the flavor of those? Yeah, because somebody in England asked me. She said, "Is a scone is a biscuit like a scone?" And
It's similar.
It's similar. It's just that a scone, like I said, it's a little firmer, crusty. It has more crusty parts on it.
And it doesn't have a rise to it like a biscuit. A biscuit rises, whereas these don't.
What do you think of the
The
flavor?
flavor's good. I like the glaze really well. The pumpkin part of it is okay. It's not a super strong pumpkin spice flavor, but you definitely get a pumpkin spice.
Yes. It's gonna sound very, very weird, but when I first when I first tasted it, I would have sworn they put like black pepper in it.
Oh, really? I didn't
yeah.
get that.
I think it was just one of those pumpkin spice, one of those seasonings. But it's very, very good. I like it a lot.
It's very good.
The problem that I have with this mix is with the calories. First of all, let me say, if you're counting calories at all, this isn't the kind of thing that you're ever gonna buy.
Just forget it.
Because you are making this is something that you're making homemade, and in order to get the calories that they want you to get, you would have to measure each one of these out on a scale, and then you would have to divide your glaze out evenly. So you're never gonna get that right. And then, where they really get you is, they tell you to make, it says you can make 8 to 10. So I made 8. So then it gives you the calories for 10. So if you make 8, it's going to be more calories than you even thought it would be. So if I had made 10, it would have been approximately 190 calories.
If you were to get them dead even.
If you were to get them dead even. So I mean, like I said, if you're being really particular with your calories, this isn't something you're ever going to buy anyway. But is it a good mix? I like it.
It's a good mix. And it wasn't too much trouble either. It's just water.
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't any big deal. And if you're used to buying any of these, like Pillsbury breakfast items or anything like that, then you're going to be used to doing stuff like this anyway. So I think it was worth the money. I think it was a good price.
I think so too.
So I hope you all enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.